So here we are with Chris from Fozzy, and he used to be a wrestler. Or are you still a wrestler?
No, I stopped about a year ago. But when I was a kid, I had two dreams. I wanted to be in a rock and roll band, and I wanted to wrestle. So I've been playing in bands since I was 12 years old, and then wrestling kind of took off first, but music was always the passion too. So we've been doing Fozzy for about 12 years now, and it's been going great, especially over here in the UK. It's like a second home for us. This is the place where we broke first. So to be here on this weekend with such a great lineup, it's a very cool, gratifying experience.
Absolutely, Sonosphere is amazing, isn't it? It's like, you know, something that's spreading to the whole world. Now we've got Sonosphere in Turkey, and you know this is being actually shot for a Persian language channel.
Wow, that's huge. Yeah, it's like a worldwide Sonosphere is corrupting the world as we speak. And I mean, like I said, I mean, the lineup for this weekend, it just blew my mind, and to be a part of it, and just to see how it's growing. The thing I love about festivals like this is they're not supposed to exist. Like mainstream media will never cover Sonosphere because, you know, it's not supposed to be here. There's 60, 70,000 people. It's like there's a huge party and we're never invited, so we start our own party.
Exactly.
That's what metal's like.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, with this program, it's called Scream for Me Tehran, and I'm bringing metal music to a mainstream channel. So you watch Come Dine With Me, and then you watch Scream for Me Tehran.
Nice.
One thing that comes to my mind is that with rock and roll music, it always has this reputation of it's just all about sex, drugs and alcohol, and that people don't, they just drink lots of beer, they don't exercise, they don't, you know, they kind of let themselves go. And just, Now, with you having been a wrestler, I think that's an angle that really interests me as someone who works out, and I feel that you know, a lot of times that people get that wrong image.
Yeah, but I mean, even for us, like with our band, we take great pride in the way that we look. I mean, that's part of what rock and roll is. Like when people come see a band on stage, they're living vicariously through you. And I think it's a little bit of a disconnect if you see a guy on stage who's maybe kind of fat or bald or something. I mean, it's okay, but you want them to be rock stars, man. And a rock star is in shape. That's the way I always saw it. Even if it's in shape the way Steven Tyler's in shape, he's still got some muscles and some cuts, and he's 63 years old. You know, and that's what you want to see. I like that. And you know, I think rock and roll is about feeling young, and I think the better you look on stage, the better it is to purvey that to the fans who are watching.
1, 2, 3, like the church becomes from heaven, swinging the hammer, you know they got thousands nails. You guys sound great! Let me say that! 7 wishes, unchained like this, pay the price for a dream. Face wanted.
How do you keep up? Because being in this you know, environment, drinking, you know, smoking, stuff like that, unless you avoid it, it's very difficult to, you know, everybody's drinking and then you say, hey, I gotta go to the gym. That's kind of,
yeah,
you know,
well, I mean, for us, there's not really going to the gym. When we're on stage, that's when we got our workout. It's a very energetic, intense, like there's never a show that we're not covered in sweat when we're done.
Absolutely.
Out air might be, but inside you're still sweating. And for me, like I've actually found the ultimate drink that you can drink as much as you want, you never get hungover, and it really doesn't, it's vodka, Grey Goose vodka, and water. If you just use water as the mix, there's no sugar in it. You still feel awesome, you don't gain any calories from it, it's very low calorie, you can get as loaded as you want, and you're never hungover. Because what do you do when you've been drinking a lot? You drink water. This is the water, so you're drinking, it eliminates, it's the ultimate drink for people that want to get loaded, but don't want any after effects or like that heaviness from drinking beer or whatever. So that's my advice, vodka and water.
That's awesome, that's great. I think that was a really new angle.
That's it,
to my
I should get a sponsorship from Grey Goose Vodka, the hangover-free alcohol.
Today, you'll never find a better time to lean on your faith. So drop to your knees before it's too late.
Okay, that's great. So tell me a bit more about the band now. What are the plans? You know, how far you've gone?
After 12 years of doing this, our 5th album is coming out July 18th. It's called Remains Alive. It's a live album we did in Australia. Re-released with our last album, Chasing the Grail. And I mean, that album is 2 years old now, so anytime a record that old is getting re-released, it's very cool. It shows that it's still got a vibe, it's still got a buzz. And we've been fortunate enough to tour, I think it's 15 countries now on the back of that record, and this tour has been great. Right in the middle of right now, we're touring with Anthrax and then doing the festivals in between and doing some headlining shows too. So I mean, the UK has always been a second home for us. Our best fan base is in this country, so when we ever come here, it's just it's a great time, and the momentum we have has been very, very cool. So we just want to continue to expand upon that.